All right. Good morning. I apologize for the echo. We are coming to you live from our new location, 2585 Freeport Road, inside of One Alexander's Center. If you haven't checked out the new space, probably the best space we've ever occupied. Anyway, got zero equipment here with me today. Zero. I mean, this podcast equipment. All right, everything's packed up in storage. So we're going to try to go a little bit smaller. Right now, I'm primitive. I'm using a microphone on my laptop and same camera setup as I've used before, but did have these really cool. My daughter sourced them for us. Really cool little mini microphones, But I don't know where they are. So we're going old school. We're going plain. So a few things that it has been a while. It has been a while, and while we've been off and running. I mean, from the moment we moved from the old location to this, it's been fast. Been very fast, and we wouldn't have it any other way. But we've added some times, new times to the old schedule. We've added high rocks training to the schedule, and it's funny. I mean, as the longer we stay in this industry, we are coming with this our 20-year anniversary. The longer we're in it, I'm still baffled by how much confusion there is. All right. Um, we have a new member, really good athlete, good guy. And he said, very casually, he said to me about a week ago, he said, "Yeah, I keep telling my wife to try it. And, she looked at it on YouTube and she was like, no way, that's not for me." And the only thing that crossed my mind, the first thing I had to say, I said, "Let me guess." Um, she searched it on YouTube, and what she found were the CrossFit Games, right? And that's like trying to explain to someone who's never played Pop Warner football, hey, you should really take up the sport. I think I think you'd be very good at it. It's anybody can do it. And then you Google football, and a highlight reel comes up from like the Steelers of the 70s, like a dynasty in the making. So sure, I mean it is intimidating, but it's not. It's silly, when you get right down to it, it's silly because it is in fact for everyone. Universal scalability. That simply means that given the proper coaching, and we have hands down the best coaches in the area, um, they will tailor that workout for you so that if Rich Froning were to walk through, and Rich, you are always welcome, brother. If he were to walk through and take up a spot right beside you, he would do that workout RX prescribed, and you would do it with scaled modifications. And by the time that workout is over, you would look at one another and you would both have gotten the best workout you could possibly get. Him doing his version, you doing yours. And you stick to it and you follow a sensible nutrition plan and you get some sleep. Next thing you know, you'll be RXing with Rich and shattering his records. Probably not, because he is a prodigy. All right. But you understand what I'm saying. It is for everybody. If at 62 years old, I can still do it, there's no reason you can't. The only reason is your own stop button up here. All right. Anyway, this week we kick off the CrossFit Games Open. All right. CrossFit Games Open is a fun event, and it is also for everyone. There are scale divisions, right? There are, RX, uh, there's prescribed, there's scaled, there's every variation you could possibly wish, because CrossFit and the CrossFit Open have always been and will continue to be inclusive, right? You know what that means by the purest definition of the word? It means it's for everyone. All right. Anyway, the way it works is actually pretty exciting. Thursday afternoon, evening, depending on your time zone, CrossFit headquarters will release the workout for that week. This will go for 3 weeks. You can come in, and we as an affiliate have run CrossFit Open as a normal workout of the day every Friday during the open season. Okay. and you'll come in and you'll perform that workout. And if you choose to keep score and look at how you stack up on the global leaderboard just for fun, or we're going to do it anyway. So always a challenge, always fun, and always inclusive. Also on the horizon, in April, we are hosting the True Challenge, formerly the Festivus Games, now the True Challenge. Last November, we hosted in this location. And we've been hosting the Festivus Games since they were a thing, since their inception, if you will. And the coolest part about the Festivus Games, when it was created, Festivus, those you familiar or fans of the Seinfeld show, you'll remember when that annoying little man, George Costanza, um, didn't celebrate Christmas. He celebrated Festivus so they could air their grievances and so forth. His tagline was Festivus, a holiday for the rest of us, right? So when Festivus first came online, the concept was a competition for the rest of us. They are novice categories and intermediate categories, also broken down by age, masters and open. The workouts are, once again, they are universal, they are scalable, and it is that kind of competition for someone who's new, maybe new to the sport, maybe not new to the sport, but new to competing in the sport of CrossFit, right? So they're CrossFit movements, CrossFit modalities, but done at a level so you don't feel like you just walked into the competition and just got pasted by people who have been training, right? The only thing, and this is on us, this is incumbent on every host, right? And if you're a host of the True Challenge and you are not doing this, then shame on you, all right? You will get people who try to slide in under the radar. A guy who's competed in every CrossFit Open, maybe even made it to a regional or maybe made it beyond, and then they come in and they claim I have a knee injury, right? So I'm going to compete in festive. I mean, it's clear. It's clear when you register. If you've done this, you shouldn't be competing here. If your Fran time is this, if your Murph time is that, you shouldn't be competing here. Every once in a while, you get somebody that slips in. You remember making another what do you call it, Seinfeld reference? Anybody out there remember that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer was talking about karate and how he was in a class and how he was at the top of his class and he was beating everyone? And then you come to find out it's a kid's class. And in the end, they all jump him outside of the school. Yeah, little tiny fists of fury. Yeah, so don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what the True Challenge is for. It has been around. It will continue to be around. And when we hosted in November, first event that we hosted here in the new space, we had some new athletes, new competitors, but we also had some veterans, some long-time Festivus and True Challenge, athletes competing in this space for the first time, and their feedback was incredible. Was absolutely incredible. I mean, like 400 and some odd parking spaces around the building itself, so you're not walking through um, the alleyways and city streets, parking far away. Parking is not a challenge here. It's the only thing that's not a challenge here. All right. Let the workout be challenging, not your accessibility to it. But you had a lot of rave reviews, a lot of rave reviews when we hosted in November. So we're looking to hit that again. It'll be April 18th. You can find the links on our website, on our CrossFit Pittsburgh page. Website's also in transition. We're retooling everything, man, except I better check with my wife and make sure I'm not on the chopping block. Scusi. It is Sunday. Oh, I was going to say morning, but it is 12:01, so it is Sunday afternoon, and I'm having some Black Rifle coffee. And but anyway, yeah, hopefully, I mean, hopefully I'm not on the chopping block. But True Challenge, April 18th. Also, we are hosting a CrossFit Level 1 course on Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and May 3rd. Information on that also on our Facebook page, on all of our social media. My daughters have taken over, like little pirates. They've taken over our social media, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, they're coming up with some fun and creative videos, I should say. But anyway, I want to leave you with this today. There's a young man, graduate of Teal College. class of 2004. His name was Ryan Gloyer of Zelienople, PA. Zelienople, PA. Ryan Gloyer graduated Teal class of 2004 with a magna cum laude. By all accounts, this was a great, great guy. Okay, he was community oriented. He was driven. He graduated Teal with a dual degree in early education and psychology, and then he went on to earn his PA teaching certificate. He started teaching. During this time, he also enlisted in the Army. I believe his date of enlistment was December 28th, 2004. By 2004, I had already re-entered government service, and I think actually December of 2004, I was back home on my first leave after a very, very long and harsh deployment to Iraq. So I remember we had just spent Christmas at home, and our son would be born almost 1 month later. But Ryan entered the Army December 28th, 2004. He earned his Ranger tab. He earned his Green Beret. He served 3 tours of duty in Afghanistan, 1 tour of duty in Chad. And in between these times, he was a respected teacher, friend, family member. At 34 years old, on November 3rd, 2016, Ryan was killed in Kunduz, Afghanistan. All right, killed in action on a mission in Kunduz, Afghanistan. Today, the fraternity brothers of my son's fraternity, Kappa Sigma fraternity at Teal College, 4 o'clock this afternoon, they will be doing a memorial workout in Ryan's memory. It's a Murph style workout, so it'll involve 2 miles of any modality, and it will involve the 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats. All right. So the boys at Kappa Sigma are prepared to get after it, and it looks like we actually um, we remembered Ryan here at CrossFit Pittsburgh yesterday, and the boys at Kappa Sigma and Teal College, they'll be doing it again. This is their show today, 4 o'clock. So if you're in the area, if you're near Greenville, PA, stop on in. All right, it's in the athletic center. If you're not, at 4 o'clock today, stop what you're doing. Take a minute, say a prayer for this young man and those like him. All right? Because as long as we don't forget, these boys will live forever. All right. So, anyway, eat right, train hard. And just don't be just do the right thing. Check. All right. It's good to be back, and we'll be seeing you. Take care. Out.